Stranger Than Heaven, yeah. That looked good.
2 minutes. We did get a countdown, not too long.
Not too bad.
It's The Pit.
2 minutes.
From Lost Records?
From Ball X Pit.
Oh, I like this music,
course.
though.
It's kind of giving me, what was that game? Tower something. The art style.
Fall Tower.
The art style looks like something. The like letters, I mean the numbers.
Loop Hero?
Yeah, Loop Hero. No, seriously, Loop Hero. Good
No,
job.
yeah,
Yes.
It looks
Yes.
like
That makes
Loop
sense.
Hero.
Yes.
Like if that's the font.
Yeah.
The Kenny Sun story.
I'm hoping for Shank 3. That's what I'm hoping for.
Shank 3, huh?
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping for.
Shank 3.
Mm-hmm. Hoping for an AVP beat 'em up.
Yeah, here we yes.
Let's go.
What was the last game from the team that made the Messenger again? It was last year, right?
Steve Stars?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Stars,
And they
sorry.
just put out the Watchmaker DLC.
That came out, right? Okay. Or is the DLC out or is it still
The
coming out?
DLC's out. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you played it yet, bud?
I haven't played the DLC, no.
Got it.
Yeah,
you love
it's all in the middle of all the travel and everything.
Yeah, for sure. Chaos.
I was just make sure they probably won't have a new game.
They added a co-op to it too,
So cool.
Because they've done theirs always.
and they also reworked the entire intro because
So
it was
cool.
kind of slow.
Did Devolver publish that one or was it someone else?
No, it
self-published.
wasn't Devolver. No, it
they
was
self-
the same PR team.
007, it said.
Yeah.
Come on. Huber.
Sabotage Studio is the developer.
I'm hoping for the Saboteur 2.
You are all over the map.
One game. It's rated T.
Yeah,
T.
what?
Kenny's son
Teen?
makes video games.
Here we go.
Kenny's son has made games for as long as he could remember. Even as a young man, his curiosity and dedication to the art was apparent.
Black Mirror
His
vibes.
parents, his teachers, and his friends.
yeah,
all
that
knew this about
episode.
Kenny.
Yeah.
He
The
loved
game.
video games, and his desire to make them.
Volvi! We
Big
love
arm.
Volvi!
Oh, but it doesn't count in this, does it?
Taking inspirations
No.
from the world around him, and the games that formed his taste.
History of
Famous
famous.
bits.
Kenny was always in front of a screen, tinkering away at whatever idea fluttered through his mind. Video games would take Kenny far in life, but he could have never expected the heights he'd one day reach.
One day, I'm gonna make a game called Bob just for you, Volvi.
Volvi says stay safe in the ball pit, dude.
Volvi has a
Wait, does that look
beard.
like?
This is
It
Loop
looks like Loop Hero, yeah.
I was gonna say.
Ball pit.
Ball pit. Brooklyn. All right.
I love how they had access to someone's studio office to shoot when no one's there.
Kenny San.
Ah.
I'm coming up with my new game, Ball Pit.
Actor portraying Kenny's son.
Oh my god.
Like if Devolver Digital gave me enough funds to make their own studio. Yes, it's just me.
There's like 5 of us, Kenny.
So, my first notable game was Circa Infinity, a hypnotic platformer that was passed over by Devolver Digital when I first pitched it to them. But that
Passed
game did
over.
a lot of good to me. It gave me the belief and the confidence to actually make video games as a career. And I'm so grateful for the early support from players.
I
And
lost
no
the plot.
props
Is this
to
a real
Devolver
game
Digital.
or?
From there, I started taking out video games every year to hone my craft
These
and explore the passion that I have.
are not
for video
real.
games. And that gave rise to the IGF nominated
No,
Mr.
they're-
Sun's Hatbox,
These can't
which was
be.
again declined
No.
by Devolver Digital. But that game got a lot of commercial and critical success. And now we are here in the present tense. Ball Let's
go!
Brick breaking, the ball fusing, the base building, survival roguelite in partnership with Devolver Digital. They finally got their together and they saw the potential of this beautiful game and its balls started dangling in front of their faces.
So, do you want me to edit out that?
No, please don't keep it. So now we're going to discuss about Ball Pit, and we're going to see its first trailer, and after that we're going to dwell a little bit deeper into what makes this game so much fun. Roll that footage, Henry. Go for it.
You said you were the only one here.
I was like, there you go.
Henry. Henry.
And
Balbalon has fallen.
Balbalon.
A pit is all that remains. Now treasure seekers flock to explore its depths.
Hey, it's like those mobile
Those
games.
those fake mobile ones.
Fake mobile
Where it's like the game is not
But
actually
it's
like
real.
this. Yeah.
Ball fusing. Base building.
Yo, this is real. It's
Survival
fucking
roguelike.
good.
Definitely got a look here.
This looks so fun.
Power up.
Yo, I'm addicted. I haven't even touched it. I'm addicted right now.
This better be a real game.
I hope so. I want to play this.
Balbalon.
Remember the year they released a game that was just a clicker, just constant clicking? It was available before we were done streaming. And like you and Brandon were
Yeah.
like clicking like crazy.
Or the 3D one where you were like in SGF
No,
or
that-
whatever. Or
It was E3.
E3? Yeah.
It was like actually the convention center.
Hey, Weeze.
This looks crazy.
Which is hilarious because Devolver never went to E3.
Those arrows were dicks.
Yo, what the
Ball
heck?
pit.
Switch.
Yep, 2025.
Descend into chaos.
Demo.
Available
Demo
now.
It's
now.
real. Ball pit is real.
Well, the demo is real. The game might get canceled.
So anyways, listen. When I first started work on Ball Pit,
When we started work on Ball Pit, we.
so I was saying, it was a little different from what it is right now. The core concept has been the same from the beginning, but I've built on top of it the last few years. Also,
Fuck. That.
the game comes from a very private, intimate space. Look,
Oh my.
when I was a little boy,
I forget the name of the game.
I was diagnosed with IBS, internal ball syndrome.
That's not what that stands for.
So what that meant was that I
Oh,
would
no.
spontaneously spit up balls.
These dang balls.
But that was not painful or anything. But the affliction was such an important part of my life that I had to weave it into the narrative of my next game
Vampire
as an
Survivor.
artist.
The way
And as
you were
they
leveling
say,
up, it looked like it.
Yeah.
True art lies within. Ball Pit. The demo is on Steam as we speak, and the full game is going to release later this year. So if that is something that intrigues you, then please give the demo a spin and also wish list the game to
I'm
be up to
intrigued.
date with the release date later this year. And if even then you're not convinced, then I have two folks that I've invited who have been really important for me to bring this game to life. And other people back behind the scenes team, thank you so much, everybody. Thanks. But these two have been the two stars for sure.
Thank you, Kenny. And hello to all your gamers out
What
there.
the
I'm
hell?
Nick, and I play the Fireball in Ball Pit.
And I'm Janice.
Some of you may recognize me from my past work, say as a
What?
segment in the Super Mario Brothers Bar.
What?
Yes, I was all three. The third one. The light
What the heck?
And my co-star Janice, who is new to video games and, quite honestly, over her head.
That was an unnecessary jab, Rick. So, hello, I am Janice, and I play one of the hunters in Ball Pit, which is just one of the many playable characters. But, well, I'm just so excited to be working on a video game. So my kids love video games, and they just think this is so cool. And I used to work in insurance, and you know, sometimes they handle fires, but not like fireballs. Would love to extinguish that. But this is just so much more fun. Look at me in my dress-up outfit. It's so fun. But anyways, I'm rambling now, so sorry about that. I'm just excited to be here. Woo!
A masterclass in syllables. Ball Pit is a fast-paced fantasy roguelike wherein heroes must find the balls to plunge deeper into a seemingly bottomless pit of monsters.
So
There are two sides to the game.
Holy
Much like that two-faced Janus.
You, Rick.
The combat side of Ball Pit sees players select one of the hunters, each with their own starting
Each character
and
levels up
special
differently
perk.
too.
Collecting XP
I love
gems
that.
from vanquished foes builds up your meter, which
I see
allows
colored
you
gems
to
in
add
my
new
dreams.
balls
Yes,
and
dude.
mix and upgrade, or even combine existing balls to create insane mashups of power. Each realm you visit has its own unique
like a
enemy
shuriken, yeah.
tiles, pesky mini-bosses, and menacing final boss figure to clash with at the very end of the run. Win or lose, you can take some or all of your spoils of war back up the pit to base camp. Use those resources to build out new structures to your town and fields to harvest that unlock new playable hunter characters, each with their own flair in combat. Over time, your base will expand, giving way for more room for buildings, fields, and quarries to draw from. And improve your
I like that you actually collect the things
there are
by
many
shooting
realms
little
to
balls.
roam, many hunters to unlock, and a dizzying amount of balls and combinations to experiment with on your quest to rebuild Babylon.
Thanks for mansplaining.
Balbalon.
I mean, Rick. Slip of the tongue.
And that, my friends, was a little bit on Ball Pit. And there is a lot more to unveil in the coming months.
What the
Force Ghost
Later this evening, you still have, please try the demo on Steam as soon as you can. Because this has been something that I wanted to create since I was a sweet little boy.
Hi.
And this is something very, very special.
Oh my god. Bob, it looks sick.
That was a very strange way to introduce that game.
Yeah, I don't know if we did a full-on short
Yeah.
film about it because it just looks like a sick
I'm
game.
not convinced it's over until we get to another screen.
Yeah, you never know what the hell's going on with Devolver.
Or this could be just the messing with everyone. Like,
Right.
how long do you stare at a black screen?
I mean,
Four
it's
quarters
been a good 10
developed
seconds
Loop
now.
Hero.
Okay.
Demo on Switch too.
Nice. Switch also or Switch 2?
I mean, as well as Switch. Sounds like.
Yeah, I think we're counting Volvi there for the big arm. The big arm beta was across all the conferences, wasn't it, Hugh?
But we didn't know Devolver. It didn't count.
Oh, right, but not Devolver. Devolver
It
was
was,
not
yeah,
Volvi.
it was just the 4.
Yeah.
Right.
One.
Yeah.
I still think that bet is not crazy enough.
We've seen
Oh,
like
sorry, the demo's
2.
just on Steam. It's just on Steam. Sorry.
Ball X
Misread
Pit.
that.
Oh, ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
So that looks like that was it. There we go.
That's it?
So are we gonna stay online and just do the BRB, or are we gonna go off?
No,
to a
we
food
need to
break?
do a food
well,
break.
obviously we're gonna do a food break either way. But are we going offline to do the food break?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
I think
we
it's
will
fine.
be
We'll
back
be back for the podcast.
with the podcast in like 30 or 40 minutes.
Yeah, 40-ish. 40 minutes.
Whenever everybody's back from the food break.
And we will be diving into all things Summer Game Fest. We will be diving into our thoughts on some of those games. We'll be talking about Resident Evil Requiem.
Yeah, he was really going to spend 40 minutes. We're going to dig through archives and
Yeah,
get our
yep.
theories ready.
Yep. Frame by frame.
Ball Pit
Analyzing
was, like,
Raccoon
actually
City.
more serious than I expected it to be.
Dude, Ball Pit
That's
looks
the weirdest
legitimately
thing to me.
good.
The Ball Pit.
It looks amazing.
I thought it was going to be a completely fake joke game.
No, it looks good.
And now at the end, I'm like, oh, that's it. Okay, it's actually the real game.
Well,
Like,
it's
oh,
weird
that's a game I'm
because
gonna play.
That's why the presentation of that is so strange, because it's like, why undercut your game by making everyone doubt if it's real?
Hype it up.
I don't know.
Hype it up.
There's the demo at least.
Yeah. Having a demo really, now it makes it feel like it's a thing instead of just like, oh, another cool Devolver looking game. now it's a thing because it had a full-on
It
like,
definitely doesn't feel like it hits
documentary.
the highs of even Volvi.
Oh,
For
no.
sure,
Yeah.
for sure, of course. But we'll talk about it.
I mean, that's been the story of these presentations all day.
Yeah,
Not much.
We're gonna be diving in.
Yeah, we'll be back in like 30, 40 minutes with the podcast, and then we'll be back tomorrow night with our hands-on impressions of our first day on the show floor at SGF, because we're going to be there all day tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow night at like 7 or 8 or
I'll be pumping them for
6 or 7 or 8.
Requiem
Yeah,
information.
it'll be probably somewhere between like 7:30 and 8.
Yeah.
With
But if an
Shuhei,
8 on there.
yes.
With
Potentially
Shuhei is coming.
in person.
Unless something happens, which I'm
Show
always
up
afraid
for
of. Anytime there's a
Shu.
guest,
Show
it's
up for
like
Shu.
very popular.
You never know.
Shu.
People are busy,
Please.
so it might not happen.
Please,
But
Shu.
yeah. So we'll see you in 40 minutes, and then we'll see you tomorrow also for more hands-on impressions. Be right back.